Use a weapon!
That's crazy. Yeah, I think I would have been done.
Hard to tell you boys apart from Cartel.
Oh, right there.
The bloody hell is this?
Decoy grenade.
Decoy grenade.
Bravo 6-2, what you want? Position at the cafe. 2 of the tables by 3 o'clock. 1 cartel, 1 Iranian.
They're paying the cartel for something.
Let's figure out what.
Security?
God, gotta love the story.
Well, don't take all the fun, eh?
Syringe.
Poison?
Non-lethal. It'll take him out of commission.
So what's interesting about the non-lethal thing she mentions here is that these cartridges, non-lethal, definitely nothing we would have in law enforcement. As a matter of fact, when I was playing Battlefield Hardline, one of the things that the character in that game would do would punch people out to knock them out when they were doing their surveillances, which would definitely not be allowed. So this type of stuff at the law enforcement level would not be allowed. But obviously we're talking about espionage here, terrorist attacks. So if the military, CIA has this type of technology, I'm sure that they do use it. We definitely can't use it for law enforcement. I don't know what they're referencing their cartel, but here in the United States, especially, we're dealing with the cartel from Mexico, the drug cartels. We know that the cartels are working with some of the enemies of the United States. I mean, obviously, they're going to want to hurt the United States as much as they possibly can. They have set up shops in the United States all over, especially in some of the places that you would not think they would be at. And that's actually the scary part. There's even rumors that the cartel are starting to send their kids to schools here, into the universities, to get them educated and to really be able to infiltrate basically our way of life here in the United States, to the point that they might possibly be able to get into private business, legitimate corporations, even into politics. So this is a scary part of what we're currently dealing with here with our cartels that are affecting the United States. Hello, how you doing? What? Oh, hey, have a nice day.
Guards down.
No one's going to think twice about that, huh?
What you want? The cargo is human. 1 VIP bound for the US.
God, this would be something else to be on this type of mission in real life. This stuff has to be good happening. I mean, it's the things we don't know that our governments are doing right now just has to be utterly amazing. I'm talking about anyone's government, the United States, China, Russia. It just has to be England. It just has to be phenomenal that our counter espionage terrorist groups are probably, not probably, you know, they're out there in the field doing this type of stuff, which is just utterly amazing. But that's the world we live in today.
Meet at the cafe, guys.
What do you got, Price?
Take it.
The bloody hell is this?
Decoy grenade.
Decoy grenade.
Down the alley. When panic starts to spread, that's when the cartel moves in.
That's where I come in.
On you guys.
That's an alleyway.
Go in that.
Oh, there you go.
The Los Alamos cartel is smuggling an Iranian terrorist over the border.
You gotta think, is this stuff really happening? You know, we hear, this has been one of the things that is kind of a political mess here, I should say, in the United States, is our southern border. You know, you have different philosophies of it. And this is one of the things, is that if our enemies wanted to infiltrate the United States, why not go through the southern border where, I don't want to say it's pretty much wide open, but we know people are getting through. And once again, not say anyone, but if you get through, we could have a terrorist cell enter the United States. You got to hope, though, like the intelligence community, like we're seeing here in this game, is on it, so they know to stop these terrorist groups from coming into the United States via our southern border. But that's based upon intelligence. So I think we've been lucky so far, but you just don't ever know if our luck's going to run out.
Se cruzan la frontera, güey. No tenemos jurisdicción. Nos encargaremos de que no pase.
God, the storytelling is just so awesome.
Acaba de cruzar. No lo podemos perder. Tenemos que interpretarlo.
It's like whenever I do these episodes for Gamology, it's like I want to just go and play the game. It's like when I get done filming this, guys, I'm probably going to play a little Modern Warfare myself, because I just want to play after watching all these clips.
I know. Just keep pushing FBI and contact local PD. Out.
Ooh, welcome to the United States of America.
Special Forces!
Special forces!
Special Forces. What does that mean?
You want some too? Drop your weapon. You get the back. Now.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
The men who came through here, where did they go?
Could you imagine the political ramifications of Mexican special forces entering the United States armed? It'd be the same thing if we entered their space armed.
Copy. I've got local PD coming your way.
Roger, out.
How would local PD even know who to look for?
Oigan, los veo. Patrullas del cartel. Chíngatelos.
God, I couldn't imagine being a cop pulling up to this show here.
I'm Colonel Alejandro Vargas of Special Forces. We're after a known terrorist.
Gomez, hold up. These are her guys. Hard to tell you boys apart from Cartel.
Oh, right there. Oh. God, that would be a hell of a situation to be in. You know, the funny part about this is that I can definitely see something like this being real.
Encárgate del interior. Yo bloqueo las salidas.
Yeah, why not go with the one with the grenade launcher? So the interesting part is, does this crap really happen? Is there like, because once again, Americans on foreign soil with weapons, it's like, I can only imagine the political fallout that would possibly happen. But as a police officer, I would have to think that there would be stuff like this in place.
It's my second in command, Sergeant Major Rodolfo Parra.
Le tengo miedo a los fantasmas.
You know Spanish?
No.
You will.
Good. This is like watching a movie.
White shot, 4 under the back.
Oye, hey, tranquilo. Easy. It's normal here. Guns on the street is jurisdiction of the police.
Where are the police?
Well, Las Almas has a very serious problem. There are few here to uphold the law, and many of those who resist corruption disappear.
What about the military?
Well, because we're well trained, soldiers are recruited by the narcos.
Why not you?
We grew up here. Call us los vaqueros, cowboys.
Everything he just said about the police officers, the weapons, the military, the narcos, all of that is so true. But that's why there's such a problem in Mexico. And there's even the fact that the military that are not paid for by the cartels, they move them around from region to region, so that way they're not in any one area to possibly get bought off. So that's the interesting part about that. But all of that he just said right now is right on. Now, at that point in time, that's it. They know you're there. I hope you would bring in a lot of ammo on this one. Nice use of the buildings to keep yourself shielded.
Víctor 2, este es 1-1. Desplega humo. Estamos mudando al exterior.
Copiado. Lanzando granada de humo.
Little smoke bomb there. Give you some cover. I don't think we use those anymore. We used to have them, but we really don't have it use a smoke bomb in like forever. I love it. This is strafe the room. Here you go.
Comandante, el ejército está aquí.
A la verga.
Oh, someone's taking off.
You got me.
We got reinforcements.
Negative. 03.
Oh, shoot. The political implications. Yeah, at the point in time, though, that those buildings, rounds are going to start going through those buildings. You can't use those for cover too much longer.
Hold fast! All guns, hold here! Take cover! Keep on in! Close, go! Get behind the rocks! Break fire and move back!
And they got the high ground, too. That's on top of it. Or I should say the Mexican army has the high ground.
Hasta la muerte, hermano.
Okay. It's kind of getting intense here.
Where to, Alejandro?
So, push forward. Rodriguez, keep working the radio. Rest of you watch for snipers. To the ledge.
Yeah, you wonder how fast they'd be able to mobilize, but I'm sure it'd be pretty fast. Dad, you could not get caught.
Escucha. You hear that?
Incoming heli.
See, get to a firing position. We'll take them by surprise.
Which way to the bridge?
Straight ahead, past the hilo. They'll try to cut us off.
We'll have to go through them.
Come on, let's get to the bridge. Or let's get to the chopper.
Jump down. Watch your flank here.
Estos acantilados son peligrosos.
You know your way. We used to pesca.
Yeah, I think I'm getting caught at this point in time. I am not leaping from ridge to ridge. Oh.
You led us to a dead end, mate. We jump from here. Don't lose a weapon.
That's crazy. Yeah, I think I would have been done.
Breathing.
God, you know, with all that gear on though too, man, you would not be able to swim fast. In fact, you'd almost be sinking. You'd have to actually shed your vest and everything. I mean, my backpack maybe, but God, your ballistic vest or your rifle plates, ugh. It's a lot of weight.
Vehicles on the bridge. They're not ours. It's the army. Take to cover. We have to
Of course they're the army. Think this was going to be simple?
armor.
Now, this is probably the only part that I don't like is the fact that these weapons would have been done. You would have shredded these weapons, especially swimming. You're going to be carrying all this stuff. Okay, so on this particular gameplay, I don't have a lot of heartache about the actual gameplay. Definitely great storytelling. Oh my gosh, it's captivating. I would say the only part that I had a real problem with would be the actual river scene. The jumping to the river scene where they're jumping from ridge to ridge. I would say some of that stuff could happen, but oh my gosh, you're talking about all that weight on you, jumping, falling. I mean, it hurts just to sometimes get out of a Bearcat armored vehicle, 3-4 feet down to the ground, sometimes just with everything that would carry. And then to get into the actual water and be able to swim freely, not going to happen. Not going to happen. You'd have to get some of that stuff off of there. But that's just about it. Beyond that, you got to ask yourself, can this stuff really happen? Has this stuff really happened? What things are in place to make sure that the enemies don't get into your particular country? Wow, it just makes you think about what our governments have when it comes to counter-espionage and terrorism. But I'm going to tell you right now, I got to definitely play this game because it captivated me, and it was great to watch this gameplay. But overall, I'll say on realism, I'll give it a B+. Not an A because of the cliffs and the river, but a B+, and everything else is some good stuff. If you want to watch more cool content like this, head on over to Gamology's Facebook and YouTube page and hit that subscribe button and all that other cool stuff that you guys know how to do. If you want to watch more of me, head on over to my channel, Chris the Cop. This is Chris the Cop reminding all of you, peace.